Hey everyone, and Virgo, welcome to your reading. Let's find out messages for Virgo today. What messages do you need to hear, Virgo? This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What do you need to hear today, Virgo? Someone is thinking about you. Thinking about how good you are, how fascinating you are to them. Someone is fascinated by your beauty, Virgo. Someone is curious about what you've been doing. And this person couldn't stop thinking, wondering what you've been thinking about, your feeling, and at some point, they also feel like they are restless. I feel like somebody here is restless towards you, or at least the connection you have or they have with you. They're restless about it. And there's something that they want to find out, but they are pretty much not ready to talk about it with you. What is it? Perhaps this person is wondering if you have someone new that you are fascinated or attracted to. But they're not in a good place. This is a person who is mostly in their head right now, thinking about how does Virgo feel about so-and-so, or how does Virgo feel about the connection with me, or how does Virgo feel about me right now. Perhaps this person may have done something that may have caused them to be restless, to be anxious, but there is that sense that this person is undergoing some sort of the dark night of the soul type of energy, when things are not really bright and clear for them. So it's all about, I don't know, I feel paranoia, or they're paranoid that you may be thinking lowly of them, or they're paranoid or they're worried that there wouldn't be any future for both of you together. Or they can even be paranoid, when thinking that you don't care about them anymore, or that whatever they have done cannot be forgiven. Yeah. But I do feel like someone here may have been outgoing. And I feel like somebody here is somehow sort of committed. They committed their heart, their mind to someone else. And let's find out, because it looks to me like there is a new cycle that is about to be started off. So this could be that this person, but it's too, as you can see, it's too much of a different in terms of energies, right? They don't want to talk to you for now because they're not ready. They don't want to talk about any other drama that they have in life. They would rather be keeping quiet, because for some of you, this is someone who is also has some anxiety issues. Yeah. That sometimes can be overwhelming. Life in general can be overwhelming for them. But I do sense that they want to start something new in their life. This could be in a form of new hobby, or somebody planning to relocate, or having that change, the change of a direction that will definitely change the course of their life moving ahead. So it can be a change of location, change of job, change of vicinity as to where they're living right now. Yeah. And I do feel like a time will come that there will be a chance for both of you to talk again. Let's see. Just because of the Six of Pentacles, that is reciprocal type of energy exchange, right? So it could be in a form of communication, like one person will initiate and then the communication will just get started. Yeah, you're dealing with someone who I feel like for now is not feeling very much settled. You're dealing with someone who is not very much settled right now. And I feel like Virgo, you have more capacity to be more clear about the current situation. You understand what's going on here, basically. If this person is undergoing some sort of a dark night in their life, or that they're lost, or for some of you, you know, they're just not here nor there type of energy. And nothing is being done on their end as well. They're not pursuing you as much. And even in their life right now, whatever they're trying to work on for their living, for their survival, for example, nothing is really happening there. So you have someone here who doesn't feel grounded, and at the same time is also not in the face of getting themselves into some form of stability. But on your end, you're clear about what you want, about what this connection means to you right now. You know. Yeah. And I feel like you have a plan. You have a plan to get to your Ten of Pentacles. You have a plan on how to be happy. You have someone here who is also a dreamer. You know, somebody who dreams a lot about their ambitions in life. They think more. They conceptualize more rather than actually taking action. On the other hand, on your end, it looks to me like things are always busy. You're moving. There is the moving energy on your end. There could be a lot of things that you have to handle, not all smooth, but you keep it going anyway. While you have somebody here who is very placid, very, I don't know if this is relaxed, but it could be, because this is a person who is, like I said, it's neither here nor there type of energy. But I do see that you will get to a point of your Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. So these are really beautiful energies that if things are supposed to end, it should end nicely and happily. That's the goal here, Virgo. I do see that this person wants to achieve some sort of stability in their life too. If it's talking about financial or stability, material success, yeah, this is someone who's wanting or striving to get to a point of stability and security in the long term. Yeah, and they're pretty much hopeful about it. Looks like from this person's perspective, it's chill, yeah. The sun, it's cool, it's okay, and things will be all right in the coming months, in the coming years. So somebody who has anxiety, but at the same time who is also positive. How is that even possible? Let's do another round here. For you, Virgo, I see that you just want to be clear with where you stand, what the situation is, and you want to be treated fairly. Yeah, you're not probably saying that to this person directly, but that is exactly what you want to happen. That you will be treated fairly in whatever situation this is. This could be about your job, or this could be about your love life. You just want to be treated fairly. But I would say just to give this person some time, because they are not really feeling grounded right now. So you can never get a solid type of conversation with someone who is floating around, who is not at the space of, you know, getting to the bottom of things. But they're listening. They are processing things on their end. And I feel like at some time in the future, you will hear that. Let me just get you another card. When is this going to happen? It looks to me like it's all in the mind, because whatever feelings you may have for each other is not being expressed. It's not, there's no exchange here, but it's all about action and thoughts that I feel in this situation. When can you expect them? Make up for lost times, and January for some of you, it will take another half a year. Yeah. In order for things to manifest, or in order for this person to take a lead or to take a step forward towards you. But definitely somebody here is thinking that, hey, you cannot just come back and get your priority number in the line. It's more like somebody is hoping that the other person would be willing to make up for lost time. So if you have had a split, let's say for a couple of months, a couple of years, yeah, few months, and then if there is that, you know, reconnection or whatever this is, I feel like somebody is hoping that the other person would realize that you both need to make up for the lost times. If you've been ghosted for how many months, someone here is hoping that the other person would take a lead. Yeah, would take a lead. But for some of you, if you're asking when are all this gonna happen, I feel like it's in the next 6 months. In January, for some of you, in the New Year's, yeah. On my mind, holding back and inspired by you, someone is coming. It looks to me like your lifestyle, whatever you're doing, Virgo, if it makes you happy, continue doing so. Because someone somewhere out there is truly inspired by how you live your life. Yeah, they may not say it as often, they may not express to you as often, but you are in this person's mind most of the time, if not all the time. Okay? They can't stop thinking. Advice here. What do we have for Virgo as advice? Blind spots in the heart. Have the courage to confront your blind spots and turn them into strengths so that you may step into your power. So sometimes, you know, we need friends to remind us where we are at, what we're missing. And if you have a friend who is willing to open up at that level, you're one of the many few who is lucky, yeah, to have those type of friends. Because there's a reason why they call it blind spots. It's something that you don't see for yourself until it's being pointed out by someone. Yeah. And once somebody opens up to you, or once even, for some of you, you would realize it on your own, have the courage to confront your blind spots, meaning to correct it. If you've made mistakes by ignoring it in the past or by missing out on some important spots in your life, have the courage this time to understand it. And then instead of playing the victim mode or the victim in a situation, why this person is not committing, or that why is it that they're not talking about what was the reason of the breakup, for example, or, you know, the feeling of their feeling of ungroundedness is sort of affecting you as well. Yeah. So instead of playing the victim mode in this situation, try to convert it, you know, convert it to become your strength. Knowing what you don't know right now gives you more power in the long run. So there are things that you know right now, Virgo, and those are the things you completely analyzed or have analyzed. But there are also things that you don't know. And you wouldn't know you don't know about them until you know, right? That's the beauty of it. So it's more about turning or identifying what are the things that you are missing. What are the things that you are not aware of? Because the more you realize, the more you get into a point of realization that these are the things that you know, these are the things that you don't know, and what are you going to do with it? You know, what are you going to do with it? Turn them into strengths. Yeah. And then you can have more confidence in yourself then. The more information you know, the more leverage you have in the world. That's what they say. And we have the heart. The energy of love surrounds you. Open your heart and you will attract whatever your heart desires. I love it. It's a very straightforward oracle message. So it's more about opening up yourself. If you're manifesting a new relationship, open up. If you're manifesting a new job, start looking for one and open up to the possibility of the unknown. Because sometimes the unknown will just make you... Those are sweet surprises from the universe, actually. We have love-hate relationship, growing closer, please listen, and withdrawn. I feel like if this has been back and forth type of situation, you and the person that you have in mind, if you have been through this cycle over and over again, say you're good today and then a few days after you break up and then the following day you get back together again, and so the cycle continues, right? So I feel like for some people that can be detrimenting. Yeah, for some people they'll just cut it off. But in your case, I do see that this type of situation, the chaser and the runner type of situation, could be your twin flames type of energy. But the more you have this in and out, separation and getting back together kind of mode repeatedly in your life, it seems to me that you both feel like things are better in that sense because you get closer each time you reconnect, each time you get back together. There is a sense that the emotions or the bond that is tying you both together is being strengthened. Yeah, the more you go into this runner chaser kind of energy. I don't know, Virgo. And please listen, it says here, please listen. So people will talk. People do talk. Whatever they talk about, it's always for some benefit, right? It could be a benefit for themselves. It could also be benefit of the situation. At the same time, it could also be the benefit of what's coming ahead. So some people will pay forward, yeah, will do more good deeds around this time, so that by the time they get to a point where they needed help, these people believe that the universe will bring about people, events, situations into their life, yeah, where they could cultivate, that feeling. All right. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's do an advice for you, Virgo. New energy and inner goddess. Have faith in new beginnings. As this new exciting chapter unfolds, make sure to close the door to the past. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good advice. Closing out of cycles so that the new energy can come in. Inner goddess, express your divine feminine energy. The energy will serve you well no matter what your goals are. So, bringing out that inner goddess also means that you need to know your value. You need to know how beautiful you are, how capable you are in your life right now. Yeah. And be willing to be a receiver sometimes. You don't have to always be the giver, but it's more about allowing yourself to receive, allowing yourself to receive love, allowing yourself to receive truth from people. Okay. I'm going to leave it at that, and let me know if this resonates in a comment section below. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe.